Ooh, big cat stretch. Big old cat stretch. Shazam, I have to say. Judson here, by the way, Olivia as well.
Hello, hello.
Thanks for tuning in to the Wildcat Sanctuary. I have to admit, that's Black Leopard Shazam. Rescued Black Leopard Shazam, that is. I kind of called the shot. I said Shazam's going to give us just a little bit of time with him before he does his own thing. As we know, Mr. Shazam is, rightfully so, a little bit more of an independent cat. He loves other cats. Not so wild about humans. He has his select amount of humans, but cool to see him take off on his elevated skywalk system.
He gave us some time, like you said, though.
Exactly, yeah. He might even be stopping to play with some enrichment here. So, welcome everybody. Happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in to the Wildcat Sanctuary. That's Rescued Black Leopard Shazam. He is just one of the 100 rescued wildcats. 100 plus, rather. 140 plus, I should say. I need to get more specific here, Shazam. Living here at the Wildcat Sanctuary under your love, care, and support. Ellen Simmons, good morning and happy Monday. Kathy Barton's here. Hey, Sherry V. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us this morning. Kendra Ditto. See Mansa behind us, walking around. Truthfully, a really great day for the cats. I'm looking at Shazam. He's hanging out, enjoying himself across the way. Tarek and Polina. Mansa behind me, cruising around her free-roaming habitat. Dash is out, so we got a lot of cats to check in on today. So happy to have everyone with us. There's Shazam getting a little side salad in here.
A little snack.
Typical kind of cat behavior.
Mansa, we won't be able to see her if you turn the camera, Judson, but she's been doing zoomies. She just went inside.
Is she? And I saw.
Leo is right over
I was about to say I saw Leo. Saw a big ball of hair moving, and lo and behold, there's Lion Leo. Looks like he's caught Daisy's attention, and him and Daisy are going to be doing a little saying hello to one another. As we often say, cat TV, there's Daisy in the left side of the frame. There's Mr. Leo. So what's that tiger doing over there? She's kind of pretty. I agree, Mr. Leo. And off he goes into his indoor bedroom. Olivia, it was just last week we were showing off their indoor bedrooms for Give to the Max. Lion Leo and Mansa having a little pumpkin fun. I think they gave us a lion song too.
They did.
Which is pretty typical for them. I kind of feel like it's, I think I can equate it to, when we sing in the shower. It kind of sounds, it sounds just that much better. I think the acoustics of the tile and porcelain, you get the lions inside of a building. I think they kind of have that same urge to sing because they know that it sounds extra special. It's fun to catch Shazam here, kind of cruising his free-roaming habitat. He says, I got things to do, cats to see.
Checking in with Tarek and Polina, I'm sure.
I can only imagine to reconnect. There we go, mister. Let's see who's watching. Faith is here. Hey, Faith. Tanya Toner. What's going on, Tanya? Friend from Wisconsin. Hey, Ann McKinney. Over just a wee bit here.
Saw these two and Shazam on that live post also.
That's exactly right. Tarek and Polina. Two rescued tigers here. Hey, Kathy Silva. Thanks for joining us this morning. Happy Monday. Sheesh, and truthfully, a happy Thanksgiving. Olivia is kind of holding down the fort for the remainder of the week. I'm checking out for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yes, but well deserved, Judson.
Yeah, well, and I'm happy to see that many of the cats are going to be, enjoying Thanksgiving, just as is any other day, too, as here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, we are staffed, and, I think kind of coming off of Give to the Max, we got to highlight the kind of the real-life superheroes who make all of this possible, and certainly, obviously, acknowledging the sacrifices that they make, is that their Thanksgiving holiday is perhaps going to look a lot different than many of ours, as the nature of the work that they do, and when it comes to serving rescued animals like the rescues here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So always a big kudos to them, and I want to continuously kind of give those kudos as we move into the holiday season and progress through the holiday season. A lot of sacrifices made from the young people kicking butt here for the cats, and I never want to overstate that.
For sure. And we're having our own little Thanksgiving celebration here at the sanctuary.
That's
and
right.
It will be very warm and fun for all of us. And I also heard that a staff member is hosting a little Thanksgiving get-together at their house too. So I think it'll be good for everyone staying here. I know I'll be staying here. So it'll be a nice Thanksgiving. And I think the weather will be pretty decent too. Colder, but nothing too scary yet.
Nothing too scary for a North Carolina gal.
I know.
More like nothing exciting for a Minnesota boy. I'm waiting for the snow. I think we're a little past due, but don't tell anybody I said that. Happy Thanksgiving, Tanya. Thanks for mentioning that. Hey, Kathy Silva, thank you for that comment too. You'll be staying with your cats this year for Thanksgiving. Always great to hear. Chizzy Lovell asking, are the cats getting turkey on Thanksgiving?
That's a good question.
Olivia, why don't you let them know how they could help?
I know. I was about to say Thanksgiving makes me think of turkeys, and the cats do get turkeys on Thanksgiving. You might have seen in years past that just like many humans do on Thanksgiving, the rescued cats here enjoy a Thanksgiving turkey. So if you want to help, $25 will go towards the purchase of a turkey. You can give right here on this live post, and the cats will thank you for it, especially during this holiday.
'Tis the season, Tarek and Polina, and we just having our kind of morning meeting. We're talking about getting some of those Feed a Feline posts scheduled for you guys to help us out and feed the cats a turkey for the holiday. You know, that just like us, we like to enjoy the holidays with a big turkey treat, and the cats are no different. So Tarek in particular, look at this handsome dude. He says, you'd be surprised, I can make quick work of a turkey, and boy, oh boy, do I love it.
But yes, $25 for Thanksgiving turkey for the rescues you know and love. If you would like to help, we would love it, and the cats would too.
Awesome. Thank you, Olivia. Got something in my throat. Let's see here. Look at Sherry V getting excited about receiving her to Ross paw print, and that is something
awesome.
That is something worth getting excited about. First of all, Sherry, thank you for giving a gift of $100 during Give to the Max the last week, and then second of all, congratulations on that very, very special keepsake, and with it being very much deserved.
And we will be announcing those other incentive winners this week too, Judson.
Thank you
everyone, keep your eye on that as well.
I was going to say, thank you for reminding me, Olivia. There was kind of those special raffle items. Yeah, thank you for that chuff from afar. How about a chuff up close? Thank you, Mr. Tarek. I can always count on a chuff from a handsome tiger like you. But exactly, with those special incentives coming in on that tail end of Give to the Max, those 5 different Ukraine lion auction items, or unique lion items. I'm used to saying auction, Olivia, I apologize.
Yeah, not quite an auction, but...
But, yep, those 5 winners being selected by Gina and notified and then announced later this week. So, very, very exciting. Speaking of big paws...
And exciting things.
Exciting things, Olivia. Who do we have here?
That would be no other than Dash. Dash the Destroyer. What are some other nicknames he's had over the years? Dasharoo, Dash the Destroyer.
Yeah, you're putting me to the test here.
I know. He's had a few.
Maybe I need another cup of coffee on this Monday. Get the heck out of here. Daria says, calling Lynette today to order up to 15 turkeys for my sponsor cats.
Wow, Daria, thank you.
Very generous, Daria, as always, and thanks for helping your extended family enjoy Thanksgiving, very much as family, enjoying a turkey just like you and your loved ones. That's super awesome. Isn't it, Mr. Dashers? Seen a lot of people getting excited about receiving their Taras paw print. Maybe they've already received it. I think that was Ellen Simmons I saw, getting excited about hers. Thanks again, Ellen, for that gift during Give to the Max, and congratulations and much deserved. Looking at a few more comments. Jane Sindak is asking, why is there shade cloth between Tarek and Polina's enclosure? Looking over at Dash's yard. And very simply, not all cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary maybe like other cats. And Polina is a little bit more selective about the cats she likes, because I'm watching her play with Shazam over here.
This is a great example. She's showing her selectiveness.
Exactly. Where Polina's is who she is not so enthused about. And Polina is not so enthused about Tiger Dash. And very simply, we just put up that shade cloth, a little bit of visible blind, say, and get herself too worked up about Tiger Dash. And we also know that Miss Polina has or had some respiratory issues, and those potentially can flare up sometimes as they're caused by her acid reflux. She is on medication, but just wanting to make sure that Miss Polina isn't getting herself too worked up, and that shade cloth is a great way to just diffuse her doing so. Yep, Marcy Sanborn pointing out you were here for the VIP event of how nosy Polina can be at times. And Shazam is still trying to garner. Shazam is still trying to garner her attention, and I'm wondering.
I know. I love seeing this.
I'm hoping she'll go back and spend time with him.
They're running up and down the wall together. It's very sweet.
Yes. But Dash, I think, who we know is very gregarious in nature and an affable tiger and likes being social. Maybe from a distance, we know that Dash, maybe some of the play dates or potential play dates that he's hadn't worked out for him. But nonetheless, you can see he's purposely up on his platform, looking over at Tarek and Polina. And he likes being able to have those types of social interactions on his own terms, in his own way. So we like seeing that, at least two Dashers.
I just can't get over how big he is. He really is a massive, massive tiger. He's a big guy. I
know. I was really noticing just how large you are, Dash, because when you kind of go down the rooms inside of the Wild Woodlands building here, it goes Dash, Alyssa, but then the two cubs. That would be Nova and Indy, and seeing just how much larger you are than them, Dash, and also knowing that you've they are kind of walking in your footsteps, and that you have grown and they are growing, and they're going to be full-fledged tigers just like you, with a lifetime full of compassion and a lifetime full of love. And boy, oh boy, are we fortunate for it. And so Dash's birthday, Olivia, I don't think we've kind of exactly said. I think I saw someone mention, but Dash's birthday happening on Thanksgiving this year. That'd be November 23rd. Dash is turning 1, 2, 3 years old. 3 years of living wild at heart for this dude. Man.
Wow.
That is pretty special, Dashers. And Olivia, you joined us as an intern. Mm-hmm. It would have been kind of the spring. Dash was obviously rescued in November.
I think he was around 3 to 4 months old when I arrived. So I've pretty much, not straight from the beginning, but pretty much his entire life got to watch him grow, which is really special. Mm-hmm. And you were there really in the beginning stages, Judson. You have lots of fun footage and stories of Mr. Dash here.
That I do. And Dash is, just one of those cats who, obviously all of them are very special, but to know where he was rescued from, to know that he is going to be living a life here at the Wildcat Sanctuary versus maybe some of the cats that came before him at this breeding facility being sold on the internet for profit. Dash, there's a lot of moments that I look back on, but I think it's that biggest arc or arc of your story is that what you've escaped and what you're going to live. That's always going to be the most special thing to me. Kathy Silva saying, OMG, Dash is 3. Right?
I like that, Kathy.
I was a little shocked myself too. Olivia and I were pulling up and kind of getting teed up for the live post, and I said, that's going to be three. Oh my word. That's quite the age, Dash. And Olivia, if you were to think about, Dash, what is just something that comes to mind when you think of Dash? Just anything. Is it a goofy memory or just anything? Let's hear it.
I think I have if I could think of, if one word pops into my head for Dash, it would be the word goofy. Yes. I remember, we're talking about turkeys for Thanksgiving, but I remember when he got his first whole chicken. And it's hard to put into words. We definitely have a video somewhere, but the pure bliss. He was a little hesitant, but then he figured it out and he was dragging it everywhere. And he was so small. I mean, it must have been the size of his head. That's my biggest part about that is how off balanced he seemed when he wanted to run around with this whole chicken. He's tumbling over himself and his paws aren't coordinated, and I think that's a fond memory I have of Dash. But goofy overall, lots of goofy memories come into my head when I think of Dash.
Holy buckets. You're filling up the frame. Just your face is filling up the frame.
I think also Tammy and I like to talk about how nobody knew if Dash would grow legs. He was a really short tiger cub, and now he has legs. He's not like a tiger corgi hybrid, which is what he once looked like, I feel.
Well, and Dash, excuse me, Dash too, obviously, I think back to his dad, Marcus, and maybe for lack of a better word, Marcus was a little stocky, and I think Dash, maintained a lot of that kind of thicker stockiness from his father.
But the playful energy of Winona, I see Dash on a barrel, and it's exactly like Winona. I love seeing the similarities of him with his mom and his dad.
And you have your mother's eyes too,
yes,
Dash.
He does.
I love that about you, is how pretty those green eyes of that your mama gave you. But like I said, Dash liking to be social in his own ways, going up and down his habitat wall to try to hang out with Tiger Tarek here. Thank you. Polina, still with purpose and intent, kind of looking over at Shazam's habitat. Yeah, Tarek, are you curious about Dash? You're curious if Olivia and I have any chicken hidden in our sweatshirts here.
Hey, Dash.
Hey, dude. Yeah.
You got that broad Marcus nose, too.
Yeah, someone just mentioned that, as a matter of fact. So, Mr. Dashers, Thanksgiving obviously is a day to give thanks, and we have a lot
so
to give thanks here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and Mr. Dashers will be having a few special kind of birthday posts, and maybe hoping to kind of highlight his family too, Winona and the late Marcus as well. Yeah, you and Tarek, hanging out. Looking across the way.
I saw Alyssa, but now I don't.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Her usual slipped away from the paparazzi.
Yeah, up on her platform.
There she is. She's over.
Oh yeah, she says, I'm cruising around. Yeah. Truthfully, her and Nova like doing a little strutting together. I see those two walking around pretty frequently. What do you think, Dashers? See a lot of fun enrichment for Dash, by the way.
See the remnants of fun enrichment.
Exactly.
Yes.
Log piles he's knocked over. I see, wow.
Pumpkin pieces?
Literally a beheaded pumpkin. That's the top of a pumpkin that Dash looks like quite surgically removed. This is cool. This is actually a log. If I'm not mistaken, there's some holes drilled into it as well, but has a little chain going right into it. Caretaker approved, caretaker made. Dash has got himself a little swinging toy there. Some fun logs on top of the platform too. I'm sure Dash will probably knock those off eventually. And look at that. That's just the pace of life here for rescues like Dash, is doing whatever the heck he wants to do. I'm glad we got some hellos. You saw him come and play with Tarek for a little bit. We're seeing the aftermath of some pumpkin enrichment. Life is sweet for cats like Dash. Life is sweet. Hey, Teresa Di Victoria, thanks for joining in on this live post today. Checking in from Michigan, our neighbor to the east. VJ Allison saying, Marcus was a great cat. He certainly was. Gone too soon, says Ellen. That's, it always is very hard when that happens, when you know that cat deserved a much longer time at Sanctuary to finally have the peace and compassion it's always deserved. But the fact that we're able to get, be able to afford that cat for any time at all, that peace and compassion is at least a silver lining that I look at. Hey, pretty girl. Oh, are you talking to Olivia? And, I'm not going to flatter Olivia, but we know that Alyssa is rather food motivated and always curious if anybody has any food on them. But like I mentioned, Nova and Alyssa, they are a little bit of gal pals, which is awesome to see. And so you can see Nova not only interested in Olivia, but I'm sure just because Alyssa is down there as well. Hoping maybe we'll see a glimpse of those two together. Yeah, you're gonna go and say hi to her and help me prove my point? Yeah, there we go. You and Nova are good pals, aren't you? Here she comes again. Nova's been kind of leading her up and down the fence. Of course, I've been obstructed by this tree. Lion Liger and a tigress. That was a good chuff. All right. I'm glad we got the little Alyssa time. Nova is just clamoring for us to come over and say hi. So I think we need to oblige that. Whoa! Holy zoomies! Look at that! Dad's got the big ball. Let's see if you can give that. This is the biggest boomer ball on the property. Many of you have helped us purchase very toys like this, where, well, Dash gets to enjoy probably what I would describe as virtually indestructible. The cats really put them to the test, but ultimately Dash is, I think that the ball is so large. Yep, off you go, Dash. The ball is so large, I think it beats him. Yeah, you crazy man. Alrighty. We're cruising, Dashers. We're going to go say hi to Miss Nova, and then truth to tell, I think we might wrap it up for the day.
It's nice Mondays because it's a lighter staff day here. It's always quiet on Mondays, and I like these strolls because the cats are out. It's cooler now, and it's quiet.
Nova bypassing Alyssa to stalk us. I was going to see if I could catch her here. Everybody brace for a chuff wave, because Nova is about to unleash. Yeah, hey, pretty girl. Is that how you say Happy Thanksgiving in Tiger?
I think so. You have pretty eyes too, Nova.
Oh, Nova, truthfully, yeah, I think you and Daisy are in competition for prettiest tiger eyes here at the sanctuary. Yeah, what do you think, pretty lady? What do you think? Glad to spend some time with Miss Nova. And good, solid, quality cat time like this, coming off of something like Give to the Max, is always pleasant. I'm glad we get moments like this. Yeah, well, thank you for the Chuffs. Bumpy, the connection's a little bumpy, pretty girl. It's doing. But then, it is time to wrap up this live boost. There she is. Oh, brother. A little grainy, but Indy, truthfully, looking quite adult here in this frame. There's Torben getting excited about seeing his sponsor girl, Nova. Indy's wanting to hang out with Daisy. I think maybe there's a caretaker across the way, too. But I think Daisy might have a... Which is fine, Indy, which is fine. I think the rumble of UTV... Oh my gosh.
We should have known better, Judson.
Yeah, she's like, I'm paying attention to Daisy, paying attention to Daisy, and then boom, ran over and stalked us. Everything's just so exciting. Well, maybe there is someone in the building. I'm seeing the kind of the motion of the ocean here. And I think with that, everyone, we're going to call it a lot. There's everyone. Yep, they are going inside. All right. Well, hey, everyone. I appreciate you tuning in today. Judson and Olivia signing off.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
I myself am checking out for the week, so have a happy Thanksgiving all, and we will see you, for me, back here next Monday. Bye, everyone.